Hello, I hope all is well and everybody is doing fantastic. And I hope everybody is having a great day. Today is going to be a general reading for all signs. This is for my water, earth, air, and fire. Okay, so this is just going to be a general reading. For those who are returning to my channel, thank you guys for returning to my channel. Please make sure that you guys are liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel if you're not haven't already. And then if you guys have any comments or questions, please make sure that you guys go ahead and drop that in the description. In the comment section, okay? For all of my people who just now come into the channel and this is your first time at my channel, thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you guys so much. Please make sure that you guys like, share, and subscribe as well. Today's reading is just going to be a general reading. So if you have any placements in any of those signs, please make sure that you guys check those placements of your zodiac sign, okay? All right, so the cards I'm going to be using today is going to be, give me 1 second, let me go ahead and grab them. It's going to believe in your own magic cards. All right, you guys, and I'll pull one for each side. All right. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone is well. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards and then pray over the energy for today. Spirit, please only get trustworthy messages come through these cards. So we're just going to be pulling some cards to see what it is that we need to focus on this week, okay? And we're going to go by each sign, all right? And the signs that I'm going to start with is going to be my earth, earth signs. So I'm going to be starting with Taurus, and then I will move on to Capricorn and Virgo. So for my earth signs, you guys are, you guys need to stop really doubting your worth when it comes to a certain situation, okay? It's time for you guys to really sit down with yourself and kind of just analyze what it is that you are before you start judging yourself or anyone, okay? Spirit is just letting you know that you can always rewrite the story when it comes to your life, okay? It's time for you guys to release guilt in situations. If you guys are feeling like you guys are being judged, don't feel guilty. Don't feel like, I don't want to say guilty. Like someone feels guilty, okay? Because I don't feel like that energy for you guys, okay? It's time for you guys to really give yourself all the credit that you deserve in a situation. Like you guys are really, really phenomenal beings. So it's just time for you guys to really tap into your energy. Okay? And it's time for you guys to just treat yourself with peace and love. Treat your body like a palace. All right? If some of you guys are going to be having a happily ever after when it comes to a certain situation, especially when it comes to your, maybe a story that's been told. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. It's time for you to come home to yourself and realize who you are. Don't forget who you are, earth signs. Some of you guys may be feeling lonely or just needing some alone time. All right. So you guys can start practicing self-love, okay? All right? You can manifest anything that you want right now at this time. All right, so the first one I'm going to go with is Taurus. So, Spirit, what message do you have for my Taurus? I am going to be reading additional messages from, for my, out of this book here, all right? And it's going to have additional messages. All right. So for my Tauruses, you guys got justice is coming. All right. You guys got the Witch card. So some of you guys could have been maybe going through a situation where you may have felt that justice wasn't served. Like it wasn't equally, that you had to set up for battle in a certain situation. Some of you guys may have went through a situation in court or going through a situation in court. And it's just letting you know that justice is coming. All right. So the additional message for this Witch card is some of you guys could have probably went to a tarot reader or someone that may have a little bit more knowledge, a teacher, woman with red hair. I mean, you may be dating a woman with red hair. It may be a situation that you guys could have been dealing with the air sign. And you just felt like it was a battle. You felt like they were hiding things. So you guys opened up the closet on a situation. Yes. And now you guys are kind of finally seeing, you know, the veil come off. And you're starting to see everything in plain sight. People may have, you know, some things tucked away in a situation. And try to get away with things like fighting and, you know, stuff like that. So the Justice card, it says, they say that whatever we do comes back to us in the same time 3. If a person's intentions are well-meaning, then that good energy will come back to them in buckets. If a person's intentions are to harm, then you get that picture here. Either way, the universe is getting ready to deliver its justice. This person might be you, and if so, you should handle it with grace and learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, this is most likely applies to someone who has caused harm to you and your loved ones. So with Tauruses, if you guys are going through a situation that may have involved injustice, Spirit is just letting you guys know that justice is here for you guys, and it will be coming in soon for you. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and move on to my Capricorns. So Spirit, what is it that they need to know for this week? What is it that my Capricorns need to know for this week? Spirit, what is it that my Capricorns need to know for this week? What is it that my Capricorns need to know for this week? So you guys got moral, okay? All right, so Capricorns, it says be your own first priority. Some of you guys may be putting a lot of people, maybe in a work situation or a situation in a home or just a situation where it's just like a tower moment. You see how it's fire coming out? Like, you guys are making a moral, all right? So the moral of a story, okay? It says be your own first priority. Some of you guys are needing to put yourself first in a situation so things can grow. Some of you guys just need to just find time to just think about your priorities. All right, because you guys been putting a lot of people's priorities before yours, and you guys are needing to communicate this. I see a lot of blue in this card. You guys are needing to communicate this. You got this cat right here, to where the cat sees your vulnerability. It's time for you guys to be vulnerable within you, so you guys can, you know, start loving on who you are and start putting your priorities first when it comes to certain situations. Okay. And that's today, 25. So today is the 25th. All right. So with the moral card, it says, whatever you are currently galloping with, you must put yourself first. When you're on the airplane, they always tell you to put on your own oxygen mask before you try to help your neighbor with theirs. That is that say, if you do not make sure that your own energy bar is full, then you have no energy to give someone else. Be brave enough to admit when you need to take a step back from the demands of others and work on making sure that you're okay. All right, so for my Capricorns, you guys may be taking on a lot. It may be like feeling like everything is like coming down, like a tower moment, to where it's just a whole lot of frustration. It could be happening for my Capricorns. You guys are needing to be your first priority, no matter what the situation is. If people are, you know, coming to you for advice or anything like that, and you can't seem to wrap your head around like helping that person, it's probably because you have to deal with things on your own. So Spirit is telling you to just make sure that you be the first priority in all situations. Make sure that you're healed. Make sure that you're okay before you even try to give advice or help to anybody else. All right, so that's for my Capricorn. Yeah, and it's time for you guys to communicate that. Some of you guys could like be holding back. Like you guys are kind of like the mother or father figure in all situations and always handling situations with other people. But it could be some things that you guys need to talk about. Like I know a lot of Capricorns, you guys handle things on your own. So it's just time for you guys to just make sure that you're okay first before you can help anybody else. All right, that's what you need to know for this week. All right, so priority. Make sure that you put yourself first this week. All right, Spirit, so what do we have for my Virgos? Okay. What do we have for my Virgos? Virgo, some of you guys need to forgive a situation and move on and get back to yourself and focusing on you. All right, Spirit, what is it that my Virgos need to know for this week? Spirit, what is it that my Virgos need to know for this week? All right. So Spirit is letting you know that it's time for you to move away from a situation. It's time for you to swim away from a situation that involves a male figure. Okay, a male figure that may be trying to like maybe make a pass at you, or, you know, it could be a Leo that you guys could be dealing with. Someone that's a shark that kind of like sharks. If you guys know sharks kind of like kind of trick you a little bit. So swim away from the situation. All right, you guys are like mermaids out here. Like mermaids are beautiful. They're very kind and always nice to people, and it's just you know, like you want to help, you want to reach out, and you want to like extend that lighthearted energy that you always have. But you guys are dealing with a shark. All right, 35. Some of you guys could be 35, or this individual could be 35. All right. So with the shark, it says, swim away from this situation. Think of this as the Lover's card reversed from traditional tarot. So this is, some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini as well. It's time to move away from that situation. You've been hanging around a bloodthirsty shark and you've hurt yourself before. This could refer to a lover, or it could refer to another loved one, which as a friend or a family member. To put it simply, you deserve better treatment and you're never going to find it with them. Leave now. The situation like this often grows so dire that you no longer feel safe swimming away. So some of you guys could feel just like unsafe dealing with this situation. It's time for you guys to like literally really move away from a situation. Spirit is telling you to swim away. All right, swim away. You're around someone that means their intentions are not good. Okay, so whatever the situation, whatever this could be, some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini. It's time to move away, Virgo. Okay, it's just time to move away from the situation and just cut things at all costs. All right. And I'm feeling that. Like, I feel like this person kind of talks to you like this. Like, they kind of wheel you in. They kind of, you know, talk to you like real softly. And then they try to trick you into, you know, like having a conversation. And this is someone that you really love and you really care for this person. Like, you've done enough. Your energy has been around this person for a while. Like, you've been hurt before. This person is like bloodthirsty, like really mean very much harm to you. All right, so it's time to let it go. All right, that was deep, Virgo. All right, so now let's move on to my water signs. So this is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So we'll go Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So for my water signs, you guys are, you never know that those wings, that you can fly without those wings. Some of you guys need to know that you can do something without someone or something, okay? Release your guilt. Some of you guys could be feeling guilty. Like if you do release yourself from a situation, it's time for you to put your priorities first in the situation, water signs. Endings are inevitable, okay? So if things are happening, it's for a reason, okay? Take control of your own narrative and think before you judge anyone in any situation, okay? And Spirit is just letting you know it's just time for you to do it for yourself, and don't allow people to make you feel like you have to be focused on their stuff. Spirit is wanting you to focus on the here and now. Some of you guys are like literally like sitting with someone and they're just talking and you are like in stagnant and just like in nostalgia, just like looking away. Like they like zone you out so much because you have so much stuff clouded on in your head that you trying to think about, and you guys are just like clouded with thoughts, okay? It's time for you to heal from the war, not in war. It's not time for you to fight a war. It's time for you to heal, okay? You can always rewrite your story, all right? So it's time to take control of your story. All right, so Spirit, so Cancer is going to be the first sign. So Spirit, what is it that Cancers need to know for this week? All right, Cancers, you guys have the Sun, okay? I don't know if you guys can see that. The Sun. It says, paint the sun back into your sky. All right. So some of you guys may have been feeling like a negative situation. You guys have the number 11 card. This is a spiritual guidance. So this is a message from Spirit. So with the paint the sun back into the sky, it says, don't build a home that will come crumbling down with the single person walks out of the front door. I mean, if a single person walks out of the front door. When it comes down to it, we cannot depend on on other people to make us feel happy or fulfilled. The fact is that people are going to leave from time to time, and you're the only one who's guaranteed to stay. So take the time to find sources of joy outside of your loved ones. You deserve happiness to last, okay? So for my Cancers, you guys are needing to let go of someone that may have walked out on you in a situation. If someone wants to leave, let them leave, especially in a situation. There is no need for you to turn around and go back in a situation that no longer serves you, okay? If someone walked away, it's for a reason. And like God says, if someone's ready to go, don't let them go. There's no need for you to try to hold them back or hold them near, all right? So let them keep going. It's time for you to know that you deserve happiness, and it's time for you to get happiness in your life that'll last for a lifetime, okay? And you can't get it with this individual, especially if they want to, if you guys are building something on a faulty foundation. You guys are needing to really focus on your root chakra and make sure that the foundation is firm. And that's mean with happiness, and that it's love and the same reciprocation there, okay? If someone wants to go, let them go, Cancers, okay? You can't depend on other people to make you happy, so it's time for you to focus on making you happy. If people are going to leave from time to time, you are the only one that's guaranteed to stay in your life. So it's time to just focus on you, Cancer, all right? All right, so now let's move on to Pisces. So, Spirit, what is it Pisces need to know this week? Ooh, Pisces, you guys got 3 cards. Ooh. All right, so we got Castle, and you don't need someone else's to fix it. You don't need someone else to fix it. And focusing on the here and now. So you guys got Castle, Gold, and Nostalgia. All right, so you guys got... The first card is Castle, okay? So I'll read these really fast so we won't be stuck on your sign for a while, because we still have Scorpio to do. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Cancer. So the 30 card states that the castle is time for healing, not war. Don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something better in its place. But it's too late for that, isn't it? You got angry, you pointed the fingers, you called for war, and the war was exactly what you got. Now time it is for healing and reputation. What's your plan? Reparation. Okay, so what's your plan? You need to take the same initiative and determination you had when this started and figure it out. Never neglect your intuition. So it's time for you guys. You guys started this. Whatever it is that you guys could be going through, you guys started this. So Spirit is letting you know that it's time for you to move ahead. Focus on the same initiative that you had when you destroyed something. It's time for you to heal, okay? It's time for you to figure it out and never neglect your intuition, all right? So your intuition must have been telling you that it's time to move away from a situation, and it's time for you to heal from it, okay? You guys already caused the destruction. So now we have the 36 card. I don't really know what that energy is. Some of you guys, it could involve a Cancer, but basically you guys started this war. So basically what it's time for you to heal from it. Like you went in, you did whatever it is that you need to do. Now it's time for you guys to deal with the consequences. So now you got the Mermaid card, which is 36, okay? And it is the Gold card. It says you don't need someone else to fix you, okay? Someone is trying to convince you that you're broken beyond repair. Unless you accept this helping hand, of course. If someone offers to fix some part of you, it's not because they're being selfless or kind. They know that you're in a vulnerable place and they want to make you entirely dependent on them. Tell them no, thank you. You know exactly how to put the gold into your own cracks. All right. So basically, you might have people around you that's trying to help you heal a situation. But Spirit is telling you that it's time to stop being codependent on other people to fix and help you fix stuff. It's time for you to take the responsibility and fix it on your own, Pisces. Okay. You know exactly what it is that you need to do to put the gold into your own cracks, okay? Some of you guys may need to, just take some time to think about how you're going to heal in this process, all right? All right, nostalgia. All right, so we got nostalgia, which is focusing on the here and now, and that's number 33. It says you spending the majority of the time daydreaming, wondering what could have been if things only had gone the way you wanted. By doing this, you aren't giving yourself a fair chance. Truth is that there's nothing that you can do to change what happened, no matter how many scenarios you craft in your mind. Make improvements to your present, not your imaginary. Be sure to nurture what you've been given, okay? Let's try to get a little bit more energy. So what is the best way for them to heal in this situation for my Pisces spirit? What's the best way for them to heal in this situation? Spirit, what's the best way? Oh my goodness, you guys keep getting all these cards. Okay, it says you can manifest your every wishes, which is the Star card. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you just need to just follow the guidance of Spirit. Loneliness, you've earned all your stripes. Okay, so let's go with number 5 first. So this is what it is that you need to do, okay? It said it's time for you to take your goals and turn them into reality. Create the dreams board. Create that dream board. Wish on these shooting stars. Write a daily manifestation journal. Cast a small or large spell. The universe is waiting to give you exactly what you deserve, given that is the best for everyone involved. Keep in mind that you also need to believe that you deserve it. All right. So Spirit is trying to give you, the reality of, just time to take your goals and turn them into reality. Just focus on the things that you were trying to get done, and so he can bring them into reality. Then you got loneliness, which is the 13 card. Some of you guys may be taking a vacation and you feel alone. Pisces, yes, you guys got the fish It's fairy tales, or maybe living in the fairy tale. You see the fish there, so this is definitely your energy. You've earned all your stripes. It says you've earned all your stripes. Naturally, sometimes with growth comes a little scarring. You've came incredibly far, and you should be proud of the person you've become. Think of your scars as a reminder of the pain that you've had to endure in the past, but as proof that you can survive anything, okay? So if you guys are feeling like you guys need to, it's time for you guys to know that you earned your stripes, okay? A little rough energy in the beginning, but it's time to focus on your goals and know that you deserve more and better, okay, Pisces? All right, so let's go ahead and get that energy out for my Scorpios. So what is it that Scorpios need to know for this week, Spirit? Spirit, what is it? Yeah, I'm going to keep going and shuffle, okay? So start that revelation, Scorpios. All right? Surround yourself with people that love you. Okay, and let them go. Whoever it is that you guys feel that's toxic, it's time to let them go. Your potential is endless when it comes to your life. Okay, so just keep pushing forward. The world is awaiting you right now, so they're waiting for you to come out, Scorpios. All right. It says, how's that for a happily ever after? Some of you guys may have been, you know, living in a fairy tale land or just thinking of things. And it's time for you to put your priorities first. Put yourself first. All right, so Spirit, what message does Scorpio need to know? All right, so clever. It says, release your guilt. So some of you guys may be feeling guilty. You got the clever card. Some of you guys could be feeling a little bit guarded as well when it comes to a certain situation. Just like the girl here, it's just one girl trying to talk to her, but some of you guys could be feeling guilty or guarded in the situation. She got flowers, 4-leaf clovers growing out her pockets. You guys are like collecting them, like your burning bush. This is your burning bush. It says you've been carrying a burden of guilt on your shoulders for far too long. It is now negatively impacting all facets of your life and making it impossible to function. You come to the crossroads where you need to choose a direction. So go ahead and make your respiration or release yourself from the cages that you built around yourself, okay? So hence, sometimes the first road leads back around to the second road. So make sure you guys are not circling back around to that road that got you back there. That road, that same path. Like, make sure that you guys are not surrounding yourself with people that don't love you. You need to be surrounding yourself around people that love you so you can focus on moving forward, okay? You got to release these burdens off of your shoulders, Scorpio, so you can move forward, okay? Something is causing you to have, it's impacting your life negatively. So it's time for you guys to release yourself from the cage that you built around yourself. Protect your energy, but at the same time, it's time for you to put that wall down, okay? I don't know what that was. Something fell. Be careful. Don't be falling over stuff. All right, you guys, it's time to be careful and focus on that, all right? And some of you guys, you may have fallen, but it's time to get back up and focus again. It's time to get back up and focus again, okay? My nose itching. All right, so let's pull you one more card, Scorpio. Spirit, what else does it need to know this week? Some of you guys are moving. You got your shield. Some of you guys could be dealing with the air sign. All right, it's time for you to do it for yourself, and you never knew that those wings, that you needed those wings. Some of you guys don't need something or somebody to get away from a situation. You can do this for yourself. You got the sundress. All right, you got the sundress. Sorry. Hold on, guys. I'll come back. Scorpios, I'm going to come back to you.